Welcome, my friends. Once again, it is time for your D&D workout. Action, adventure, comedy, romance. Let's find out in tonight's edition. This is, I can't believe it, but number 6, our 6th D&D workout, and I think this is our 10th, the big 1-0 of workouts we have done during this quarantine. So I hope you've been getting stronger, hope you've been getting healthier as you're checking in. Say hi, let me know where you're coming in from, what your home Ren Fair is, and what you've been up to. I know that during this quarantine, it can be so difficult to stay healthy. And a lot of times working out isn't the hardest part, it's getting started. And if you're having a hard time finding the motivation to begin working out, something that I do when I just don't feel like getting off the couch or I'm being a little depressed that day is to do one small positive thing. Clean one small area in your house. Make a small difference, and it's easy to get the momentum going and make the rest of your day a little bit easier, which is nice. But let's get into this, you guys. I see we got a bunch of friends that are checking in. So good to see you, John Brody and Alan Bell and Shannon, a bunch of my good buds on here. So glad you guys are here. Who else on here? Oh, and Brittany. Hey, Brittany, did you hear about the magic skillet? It's made of cast iron. Yeah, we're starting off right off the bat with one of the bad ones. I couldn't resist. Got to be cooking up a couple for you. Cast iron. And oh, hey, Annalisa, good to see you too, Annalisa. So I don't normally do political jokes in any of my shows, but this one was just too hard to resist. It was just too perfect for tonight's episode. So if Donald Trump played D&D, what would be his weapon of choice? Fire staff. Oh, that one burns. So who else is tuning in? We got more buds checking in on here, which is so awesome. I see more faces that are popping up and people waving hi. Good to see what festivals people are from, where in the country they're tuning in from. I know we got people from all different time zones, from my buddy Alan and Shannon out in California, people out here in the East Coast with me. And if you're on the East Coast right now in Georgia, it is 93% humidity today. It's been storming all day long. It's been nuts. Oh, hey, and Jonathan just checked in. Hey, Jonathan, good to see you, bud. So do you know why rogues wear medium armor? It's because it's made of hide. Oh, yeah, that one hurt a little. I might need some heavy armor to survive these jokes. We'll give things just a moment longer for people to check in. I'm going to set down my beverage. Do you hear the thunder rumbling behind me? Oh, I think we got another storm coming our way. Oh, my buddy Ricky just checked in. Hey, Ricky. So, Ricky, do you know how to get a D&D player to go out on a date with you? You ask them for a D8. D8. That's the 8-sided dice. Yeah, if you explain it, it makes it funnier. Yeah, oh, and Brian is on here. Hey, Brian, good to see you, man. So do you know what you call a southern zombie archer? A southern zombie archer. Walker, Texas Ranger. I like that one way too much. All right, guys, so today's workout, welcome one and all the new people who are tuning in. Great to have you on here. All of my good buds who've been tuning in over the past weeks. Great having you back, my workout buds, my workout crew. Today's workout is going to be targeting primarily our core. We're going to trim that belly down. Now, along the way, we're going to be doing some different warm-up exercises just to get our bodies warm and ready. Then we're going to hit it with the core drills. But we're only doing just a couple of workouts that are actually on the ground. We're going to do a lot of fun standing drills. They're going to mix it up. Oh, geez, and I already see we got a couple of people tipping already. That is so amazing. Laura, super appreciate you. You rock. So we're going to do this core workout, hopefully to firm up your entire midsection. Afterwards, you should be feeling pretty hardcore. If you are brand new, there's going to be a lot of corny jokes throughout this workout. I warn you now, that will be harder than the workout itself. I'm going to turn this music down just slightly. But a quick recap for those of you who are brand new to the Workout Buds D&D workout show. If you've never been on here before, I'm gonna do a quick recap. So everybody, let's get our butts moving. Oh, and Cheryl, thank you so much, Cheryl Myers. I appreciate the tip. You're amazing. Let's start things off, guys, as I do the recap with just a slow march in place, getting our knees up, okay? Just bringing up our knees as we go. So if you missed the show, previously on, you are the Wayfarer. This is a mystical warrior who travels the land trying to keep peace. You happen upon the village of Fairhaven, who is preparing to greet the queen with a wild festival. You, on the other hand, get distracted in a tavern and end up flirting with a very beautiful tavern worker. At the same time, goblins attack. I'm gonna get into my workout clothes. The goblins attack. They end up kidnapping the queen as she arrives. You won't stand for this. Oh, I gotta throw my thing over a little further. Sounds like we may have some rain coming in real soon. So you go to try to get the queen and save her. Along the way, you team up. Oh, that storm's coming fast. Along the way, you team up with Rin Tin Ricky, a mighty corgi the size of a pony. You also find a magic wand, and you meet a wizard named Charles that can do amazing things with apples. You battle your way through the goblins. You use Rin Tin Ricky's amazing nose to sniff out the queen, and you find her being traded to a evil sorcerer named after Cheryl Myers, Sorcerer Myers, who rides atop a mighty dragon. You have an epic battle high in the sky using your magic wand to transform into a dragon. At the battle's conclusion, you end up saving the queen, defeating the sorceress, and freeing her dragon. But you discover that the queen is not the queen, but in fact her double, a heroic guard by the name of Dame Juster, named for Leah Juster. She tells you that while captured, she discovered their secret plans, and she must make it back to the real queen to deliver the information. The real queen has been in disguise in the village you were fighting in, disguised as a tavern worker who you flirt with. Ooh, what did you get yourself into? As you find out this information, your own polymorph spell ends. You are plummeting from the sky right over a massive waterfall with sharp, jagged rocks beneath. Well, guys, that's everything. So let's get into it. If you're ready for this D&D workout and the crazy thunder looming behind me, then throw a big heart emoji up on that screen. Let me know that you are out there and you're ready for this story and workout to begin. I'm gonna grab a quick drink too. Oh, it's just crazy out here today. If it gets nuts, we got things set up inside so we can move and keep this workout going. I also want to give a giant shout out to all the people who've been supporting this show, making it able to happen every week. If you would like to support this show, if you appreciate that I'm creating these weekly D&D workouts, these story-driven kind of comedy workouts, you can support it by Venmo, PayPal, or our Patreon. It's super easy. All the links are in the description for this video. Just click on them, throw a couple of bucks into this very hairy halfling's digital hat, which would be pretty awesome. All right, guys, so let's get into it today. So first things up, everybody jogging in place, gentle jog, starting our proper warm-up here, okay? So your polymorph spell collapses. Gravity clutches your body and yanks you towards the rocky water below. You're going to fall to your death. Beside you, Dame Juster grabs your wrist with one hand and the other swings Rin Tin Ricky by his back paws. Your battle corgi sinks its teeth into the branch of a tree hanging over the cliff. Dame Juster holds your wrist tightly and you all swing upon the living rope that is your chain of bodies. So let's swing on that rope, that chain of bodies, big arm swings. Imagine you're swinging along, being held by your wrist. Keep swinging that arm, you guys. Speaking of ropes, the other day I was at the hardware store and they were selling 50 feet of rope for $2. It was hard to pass up. but I had to say no. I just hate long goodbyes. All right, I think it's already terrible joke number 9. Oh, we got a lot of them tonight, you guys. So keep swinging that arm. You swing on Dame Juster's arm right towards the cliff face. Using your free hand, you unleash a series of magic missiles. Pew, pew, pew. Trying to use that force energy to slow down your movement. Oh shoot, and Rintin Ricky, real life Ricky, just sent us a tip. Thank you so much. Ricky, you are amazing, my man. So you are swinging and shooting off the magic missiles. You hope it slows down your force before you smash face first into the side of the cliff. Let's absorb our landings, guys, with squats. Sit your butts back, knees behind your toes. Start the motion at your hips. Your butt goes back first. Gentle squats, you guys. You hit the wall and look up to see drool dripping from Rintin Ricky. Sorry, Ricky. As he continues to bite heroically into the hanging tree, you look down at the massive distance falling away beneath you. You need to climb up this living rope before it gives out. So everybody, standing mountain climbers, your arms go up like this, like you're climbing. At the same time, you're bringing up your opposite knee. Standing mountain climbers, okay? If you want to go a little faster, you can make this a really aerobic movement, but we're warming up right now, so go at your speed. Very good job, you guys. Word of advice, if you ever find yourself climbing a living rope, do not look down or you might get afraid. Oh, that was a stretch for that rope pun to work. Keep going, you guys, keep going. Okay, so continuing your mountain climbers, you get to the top and catch your breath. Lady Juster looks around the sprawling forest. Far in the distance, smoke rises from a town tucked into the hillside. She says, Corporal Rintin Ricky can only carry one of us. I hate to leave you, but I need to get back to the Queen and warn her. Catch up when you can. She gives you a salute, climbs atop the mighty corgi, and rides off into the woods. Rintin Ricky, oh, Steven, thank you for the tip, Steven! Rides off into the woods. Rintin Ricky glances back at you with forlorn eyes and a gentle whine. We can't get left behind. I don't know about you, but I like that corgi way too much. So everybody, jog in place. Let's pick up our speed a little bit. The forest is dense. It'll take hours to get back on foot. Looks like we're in for a long run. Keep those legs moving, you guys. It also doesn't help that this underbrush keeps snagging at your legs and makes every step a chore. So let's switch, guys, to the high knee, but if you want to make it a little faster this time, you can make it an actual jogging high knee or just a quick march high knee. Whatever works for you in your own fitness journey, modify these moves to make it work for wherever you are at. You can do this, you guys. You can catch up. You just need to keep going. You're doing great. You've got this. I'm patelling you. You can do it. Patel. Whatever, I like that one. Despite your best efforts, the underbrush trips you up, making your running look inebriated. There has to be a smarter way to do this. You glance at the many tall trees this land boasts. An idea kicks your brain into gear. Let's switch to butt kickers, you guys. So rocking side to side, bringing our heels up to kick our butts. Yes, your brain is in your butt. Every time you fart, that is just a bad idea escaping your body. Luckily, though, this time a good idea escapes. Silent and deadly, it creeps up on your mind. That living rope maneuver got you swinging with some serious force. If you could swing just like that, but then let go at the apex and launch yourself and then swing on another rope, you could fly through this forest. Okay, guys, switch to just a gentle jog in place. Gentle jog out of the butt kickers. The problem is, there's no way somebody lined up a whole bunch of ropes for you to be able to do that. Though, maybe you did learn a spell from the wood elves, but you never mastered it because, to be honest, casting it is a little bit naughty. But you're in the woods, there's nobody watching. There's no better time than now to see if you can make this spell work. It's very saucy though, and its physical spellcasting component, well, it's gonna turn some heads. Let's try to cast Thorn Whip and launch ourselves into the trees. So to cast Thorn Whip, here's what we're gonna do. The Legally Blonde, bend and snap. So with 1 foot forwards, my toes curled up towards me, I'm coming forwards over my hamstring gently. I come up, snap my hands. Bring it down, snap my hands. Switching my legs each time, snap. Oh my goodness, Tyler! You are the man, Tyler. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. There's something going on with the feed right now, so I can't see any of your comments coming in or any of your emojis right now. All I'm seeing is people when they wave and check in for some reason. So hopefully that changes and I'll be able to see your guys' comments. So bend and snaps, you guys, bend your snaps, warming up your hamstrings, keep your knees softly bent as you do this. Vines shoot from your wrist, grab a branch and yank you towards it. It worked! This beats the plants off your high knee idea. At the peak of the swing, you snap out another Thorn Whip. Within moments, you're zipping through the trees like Tarzan. So we're gonna switch, guys, for this one. If you wanna use the wall or a chair or do a knee plank on the ground, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a wall push-up and then you're gonna pull one arm in. And imagine you're pulling yourself along on that Thorn Whip. Imagine you're just yanking yourself along as you shoot through the trees. Keep going, you guys. Our warm-up is almost complete. You zip through the forest, catching up with Dame Juster at the wood's edge. Up ahead is the village of Fairhaven, which is on fire and swarming with goblins. You guys, warm-up is complete. Grab a quick drink of water. You're doing amazing, you guys. Killing it. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water myself. Oh shoot, and another tipper, Marsha, thank you. I know you hear it all the time, but Marsha, thank you so much. You're doing great, you guys. We're gonna hit our actual workout now. So we're gonna have a couple of moves. The first several will be plain standing moves. Then we're gonna have just a couple that are on the ground. This is not gonna be a very long workout, but we are gonna push ourselves hard but safe. You got this, you guys. If you're ready for the workout, throw that heart emoji up on the screen. Let me know you're prepared to battle some goblins. Yeah. All right, you guys, our core workout starts with a standing core exercise. So let's hurry into this fight. You run their way, hurdling fences and farm equipment. So we're gonna do standing pike kicks. So I have my knees slightly bent and I bring it up and in, up and in. This is basically a modified standing crunch. My knee is bent as I bring them up. You got this, you guys. Good work. You're leaping the farm equipment. Goblins scamper from building to building, looting and setting fires. You can see farmers have gathered at the windmill and are desperately holding out. Charles, the apple wizard, charges exploding fruit. These are rapidly being thrown by a strong-armed smith and a deadly-looking grandma. They're very much an unlikely pair, but you can't deny that the Granny Smith apples are potent. Goblins see you coming and raise jagged spears. You just fought a dragon. No goblin spear is gonna stop you. You hold out your hands. They begin to crackle with electricity as you start casting Shocking Grasp. let's grab these spears out of the air and yank them from these goblins. So your hands have crackled with energy. We're now switching to doing a cross-body knee raise. So you're bringing your knee across your body. This is level 1. If you're new to working out, level 1, just raising it across your body, okay? Getting a little bit of that side crunch in there as you go. If you've been working out for a little bit, go for level 3. Oh shoot, another one! Andrea, thank you for the tip. You guys, you're blowing my mind tonight. I feel bad the feed isn't working and I can't see your comments coming in, but I love that you're being supportive. Thank you guys. So level 3, if you've been working out for a little while, add in a pull with the arms as you raise your knee. Just like that, okay? Level 5, you've been working out for a while. I want you to try to bring your elbow to your other side of your knee. Touch it physically on each time, okay? So keep going, you guys. Electricity crackles from your hands. Speaking of lightning, did you know that my wife Margaret drives like lightning? She doesn't drive fast. She just hits trees. Okay, that was pretty terrible. Last week, my neighbor's house was hit by lightning. Yeah, it really hit close to home. All right, you guys, you grab spear after spear, turning them from weapons into lightning rods. Goblins crash to the ground all around you, shaking and smoking. Just then, something jumps onto your back and begins choking you. We've got to fight it off, you guys. So standing crunches, okay? So arms can be, actually level 1, let's go arms to the chest, knees softly bent. You're bending down and back up. Down, back up, okay? Just like this. Level 3, you've been working out for a while, arms fully extended as you come down and up. And level 5, you've been working out for a long time, deep squat. Have your knees really nice and bent as you do a controlled standing squat, okay? Good work, you guys. This sneaky goblin is clinging tight to your back. You think it's giving you curvature of the spine. Not that you've been to a doctor, it's just a hunch. You can't shake it. The darn creature manages to pull both your arms behind your head in a full Nelson. Even worse, a dozen goblins are rushing towards you, hoping to seize the moment of your distraction. Foolish goblins. Don't they know you don't need your arms to kick butt? Another one, you guys, you're blowing my minds tonight. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. So you know the shocking grasp worked well, but maybe it's time to supercharge it. Let's unleash chain lightning. Though we'll need to fire it out of something other than our fingers since we're stuck in a full Nelson. What else is pointed at these goblins rushing at us? Our nipples! Quickly, fire that mammary magic! So we're gonna do some nipple lightning, you guys. So level 1, standing with your knees slightly bent, you're gonna rock side to side, just like this. And imagine that lightning launching right out of your chest. Level 3, you're gonna have your arms up in the full Nelson as you crunch side to side. You can add in a little bit of a leg raise as you go from side to side. If you are level 5, you're bringing that knee all the way to the elbow every time, all the way to the elbow and touch. Touch, touch, side to side. Good work, you guys. Goblins cannot withstand your mighty pectoral pyrotechnics. With your last blast, they've all fallen, including the goblin on your back. You reach the top of the hill and are almost to the windmill. It rests atop the next hill over. More goblins charge towards you. There's no time! Speed round! You cast grease. And suddenly, a pool of slippery oil appears on the hill in front of you. You run, you jump onto it, and begin sliding down the hill. You did great, guys. I hope you didn't lose your balance. I don't want anybody to have a nipple lightning nip slip. Now it's time to do some on our backs work, you guys. This means we're almost at the end of our workout already. But things are gonna get a little bit more exciting. So everybody, on your backs, on your mats, get yourselves into position. You've just jumped onto the grease and you're now flying down the hill. So here's what you're gonna do. On your backs, you're gonna bring your legs up, your knees are bent. If you're level 1, your knees are bent, but your feet are on the ground, and all you're doing is crunching up, tapping your heels, coming down, tapping your heels. Level 3, your legs are up in the air, slightly out in front of you as you crunch and reach towards your heels. If you're going for level 5, you're going to straighten one leg, bring it in, straighten one leg, bring it in. So you're alternating, straightening your legs as you crunch. Good job, you guys. You are flying on your back down this muddy hill. You launch fire bolts from your hands, making yourselves go faster and faster. With every kick, you send forth a ray of frost, icicling the goblins in front of you. Across the hill, you see Dame Juster riding atop Rin Tin Ricky. The Lady Knight holds a farmer's scythe like a lance and is reaping a harvest of goblins. Rin Tin Ricky sees you clearing a path, and his tongue lolls out as he gives you a wide puppy grin and aims them your way. Okay, guys, finish that. Rest your feet. Rest for a quick second. Up ahead, you've created a stack of frozen goblins. If you hit it just right, it'll launch you up into the windmill. I think we can do it, guys. This is our second to last workout. We gotta hit this ramp of goblins, of frozen goblins, just right. So here's what you're gonna do, guys. On your back, you're gonna reach your arms up overhead, okay? And you're going to reach back as you also lightly pulse your legs out, okay? So we're pulsing our legs out, reaching our arms up. Reaching up, pulsing out, just like this. As we go flying up the ramp and into the air. If you can keep your head up and looking through your legs, that's better. We gotta look where we're flying. We gotta look fly. Keep going, you guys. You soar through the air, shoot between the windmill's spinning arm, crash through a window, and land in a pile of grain. A second later, Rin Tin Ricky and Dame Juster roll in. They also used your goblin slip and dive. Okay, guys, roll over onto your bellies for a sec. Now we're gonna do pulse ups from our bellies. Bring our heads in the air like a Superman, okay? So bring our heads up, pulsing up. Within the mill, you see the true queen bandaging a group of injured farmers. She immediately gives Dame Juster and the Corgi Corporal a nod and a smile. The look she gives you is a bit more sardonic. The queen says to you, okay guys, come out of that workout for a sec, catch a breath, grab a quick drink. The queen says, welcome, wayfarer. Things ended a bit abruptly last time, and we never exchanged names. Here in private, you may call me Sandra. Named for Sandra KM. Thank you for all your support over the previous episodes, Sandra. Queen Sandra says, are you here to flirt with me again? Or are you just crashing another party? All right, guys, our last workout of tonight. Our last one. There's gonna be 2 rounds. We'll have a rest in between. But you can do it, all right? So, level 1, hands and knees. I'm gonna aim this down a little bit more so you can see better. Hands and knees, and you're gonna do high to low planks. I'm gonna come to my elbows, back up, just like that. Level 3, on your toes, full plank. Level 5, holding one leg up in the air as you come down and back up. And then switch legs. Let's do this, you guys. Last workout of the night. Rin Tin Ricky wiggles his butt so fiercely it could knock over a score of goblins. Dame Juster gives Queen Sandra a swift bow and says, Your Highness, I've heard the Lich King's plan. He's attained the blood of the ancients and needs only your essence to finish his dark rites. The army of the damned will then be his to control. We must keep you safe and get you away from here. The queen holds forth a bandaged arm. Unfortunately, one of the goblins managed to strike me and then ran off with the bloodied weapon. Dame Juster hangs her head. Then we are too late. Everybody rest. Rest. You're doing good. You've got this, you guys. The queen turns to you. Not necessarily. We just need a hero who can defeat the Lich King before the dark rite is finished. What do you say, Wayfarer? She gives you an exhausted but bright smile. Would you mind crashing another party? What do you say, Wayfarers? If you got it in you to crash that party, throw a big thumbs up on the screen. Let me know you're ready to take this fight. Oh, it's a lot of thunder. Throw that thumbs up. Let me know you're ready to take that fight to the Lich King. I'm also going to grab a quick drink of water. That one is absolutely tiring me out. Chelsea, thank you. Really appreciate that, Chelsea. That means the world to me. You're my hero right now. You're my Wayfarer. Okay, guys, let's do this then. If we're in for it, I see those rolling. So let's get into it. Our last round, okay? High to low planks. Last workout of this whole thing. Get it started, you guys. The Queen says, after seeing your resolve to face him, we will need special equipment you can only get from the deadly market on the edges of sanity. Keep going with your high to low planks, you guys. Charles, the apple wizard, rushes in holding a classic red delicious with a worm dangling from it. He says, I've opened a wormhole. Good luck, Wayfarer. The hole expands wider and wider. I'm going to scoot in for this last part of the story. Keep going, you guys. We're almost done. The hole expands wider and wider. Everything goes dark, then flashes to a brilliant white. As your eyes adjust, you find yourself kneeling on a massive stretch of perfectly smooth stone. At the end is a wall so wide it takes you several moments to realize it's actually just part of an enormous building holding up the simple words, Walmart. Everyone, come out of your planks. You did it! Great job, you guys. How will we stop the Lich King? Do gobsicles taste like green beans? What horrors does a Walmart hold? Can we get our hero properly equipped in this horrific store? Well, if this show continues, then you'll find out next week in your D&D workout. Everybody, you did it! Fist bump coming your way! So proud of you guys. Today's workout, man, we did some of these for a long time. A lot longer than I normally do. So you did phenomenal. That was not an easy one. I hope your core is feeling it after all of that. Let me know how it was for you guys. Let me know in the comments. For some reason, they're not popping up for me right now. Not sure why that's happening. But hopefully later on, I can go through all these comments and chat with you guys too after the thread. But let's keep going, you guys. While our bodies are still warm, let's do a quick cool down stretch. You earned it with this workout, you guys. You earned it. Actually, you know what? As we stretch, I'm going to see if Margaret's phone is here. That way I can maybe see your comments on hers. I'll be right back. Hey, Margie? Can I use your phone? Oh, my wife. She's amazing. I promise I'll be right back. Thank you, love. Haha! We have science and technology. We can make it. Oh, Alan just texted me to say I can swipe and it hides comments? Haha, it's working! Thank you, Alan! Alan, saving my butt. I'm putting your phone right here, my love. Giant shout out to Alan Bell for helping me with that. I am so new to all of this. He just texted me so I could get this fixed. You guys, I can see your comments. Annalisa saying you're awesome, Cameron. Can't wait for next week's workout. I love this, you guys. So legs wide, big reach high, and then with knees softly bent, let's roll down. Roll up. Alan, you are my hero, man. Thank you for that. I was so confused. This is a whole new world for me right now. So guys, if you're having fun with these workouts, we just ended chapter 1. The first big arc that I have planned for us. So if you like these, if you want to see these two continue, a great way to do that is just like Michaela just did by supporting the show. Thank you, Michaela. That lets me know that you appreciate the work that goes into making these happen. Good job, you guys. Okay, after we do those, let's switch to a little bit of an arm stretch because we did a lot of planks today. So let's take our arm in front of us, let's hug it in and squeeze it in tight. Just like that, you guys. Oh, I'm so pumped I can see your comments. Ricky saying thank you to Margaret the Magnificent and now Alan the Amazing. Could not agree more. Saving my butts. So much today. We're gonna hold this for just a moment longer. Play with the positioning. Sometimes I like to go a little higher. Sometimes I bring it in a little lower. Find where you feel the stretch. Bring it up. And Sandra, or should I say Queen Sandra, thank you so much. Just got that tip. Really appreciate you. Now is the question of what NPCs do we meet inside of Walmart? Oh, people of Walmart. So we're doing a tricep stretch right now, guys. If you haven't caught on, it's you just kind of grab towards the center of your back, kind of where your shirt tag would be, and just hug that in, and then think nice and tall. Okay, let's come out of that, and let's bring our arm across on the other side. Aaron's saying, you need to do this once a day at the Renaissance Festival. Wouldn't that be hilarious if we basically just had like an aerobics class at the Ren Fair with all of our Ren garb on? I love the idea of this, of like people with swords on their hips. Like as we do different workouts, they got weapons flying off of them in all directions. All right, let's come out of that and bring our arms up and behind and then squeeze it in. I love that idea, Aaron. That would be way too funny. We could go take out the jousters, challenge them to a battle. Michaela saying, I was hoping you would do abs today, and by gosh, you did and brought the burn. Yeah, how was it, you guys? I realized that two of the workouts were a little bit more similar than I would have liked, and so we kind of targeted the same area a little longer. So next time I'm going to work on that. It's always interesting when I get busy chatting to see kind of how it changes. Great job, you guys. Okay, let's come out of that arm stretch and let's do a little bit of a wrist and shoulder stretch. So for this one, I'm gonna bring my mat in a little closer so I can hang out with you guys comfortably. So interlace your fingers and then pull your palms away from you. And then as you do that, you're gonna roll your head down and forwards. Okay, that nice stretch going on. Keith saying a Ren workout would be awesome. Wouldn't that be so fun? I feel like one of the workouts could just be us pretending to be the jousters' horses, just doing epic piggyback rides. Okay, bring it in towards your chest, then stretch it out again. Exhale as you come out. Ooh, my voice just cracked. Inhale as you come in. Exhale as you come out. Inhale, bring it in. Now let's interlace our fingers behind our backs, and then extend your arms back as you also roll and look up. Get a little bit of that reverse stretch going through there. So for you guys who've been coming to these workouts for a little while, isn't it silly that storms always happen once we start working out? I think it's the universe telling us something. So let's also do a little bit of a wrist stretch, you guys, after all those planks. So hold your hands straight out in front of you, palm towards the sky, grab onto it, and just pull those fingers back in towards you. Give me that nice reverse whoosh, high five. Doing great, you guys. So our next adventure, everyone, is going to be a wild mashup of D&D and the craziness that happens at Walmart. So my question for you guys is, if you could win a shopping spree, like full-on shopping spree to any store, what store would it be? Okay, let's come out of that, guys. Have your palm face down and then pull it in towards you this way. We're not going to hold this side for too long. So a shopping spree anywhere. For me, oh man, I think I would choose REI, the camping store. It'd be so good. Okay, come out of that and then bring your palm up and down. I feel like I would just walk out of there with like 20 bikes, just a million bicycles, and then I would just hire a bunch of people to ride the bikes and pull my giant trailer around the country for me. I love the idea of having like a Santa Claus-esque sleigh of cyclists. Hey, my buddy Patrick. Good to see you, Patrick. Been missing you, man. Hoping NC happens so we get to see you. Saying a comic book store shopping spree. Oh my gosh, yes. What's your favorite comic, dude? I want to know. I always loved Spider-Man my whole life. Always one of my favorites. Okay, palm down and then bring it in. When I was a kid, though, X-Men were huge. Everybody loved Wolverine. And I like Wolverine, but I got to be honest, there's so many good characters in there. It's hard to have just like one favorite, you know? So, a lot of great ones. But yeah, who'd you pick? Trisha, the Disney store, of course. I feel like you already have a shopping spree there. You own so much Disney stuff. Okay, come out of that, you guys, and then just make a couple of fists just to shake out what we just stretched in our wrists. Okay, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Nice big shoulder rolls, rolling them back, rolling them back. Cheryl saying, because you are a princess performer, definitely one of your Etsy costumes. Probably Neverbug Creations. Ooh, nice. I gotta look at some of the stuff you've made. That sounds really good. Emily saying you'd also do REI. Fancy outdoor gear, yes. Okay, roll them the other way. Because, you know, we live in a trailer. It's, you know, it's got heating and everything, but when it gets really cold out, it gets cold in that trailer. The good camping stuff, really nice. That clothes is good. Okay, guys, just a moment longer. Good work, you guys. Okay, next we are going to do a little bit of cat and cow. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit lower for these. So hands and knees. You're going to arch and look up. Exhale, roll in. Arch, look up. Exhale, look in. Good work, you guys. Oh man, look at that. I love it. We just got another tipper. What was the name on it, though? I want to give you a shout out. Rascal? Please tell me you are one of the little rascals who is now fully grown up and super into working out and very swole. I love the idea of this. Great job, you guys. Okay, that was really great. We're going to do just 2 more stretches that I really like to cool down after any workout I do. First is to do a little bit of our lunges like we've done it before. So one leg in front of you, knee behind you, let your hips roll forwards. If you suffer from lower back pain, this stretch will help so much. And if you ever play with your position, you might want to go a little further back, a little further in. Find a good spot for you. I like to kind of squeeze my back foot into the ground a little bit, like push it actively down and roll it forwards, which helps. Let me see. Oh, we just got here from Aaron saying Best Buy for you. Love electronics plus tons of video games. Aaron, help me figure out how to stream better. I feel like I'm always running into problems. What do I need to be doing? What's the best way to be doing this? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm an acrobat who performs at medieval festivals trying to make technology work. I need you, Aaron. You're my only hope. Okay, guys, let's bring it back. Straighten the leg in front of you. Pull the toes towards you. Actively activate your ankle. And then with your body nice and straight, just gentle, come forwards. Hands to the knees, the shins, maybe to the ankle. Whoa, Kim, that was so generous. Thank you. You are amazing. I gotta be honest, Kim, you just made date night happen this week. So thank you. That's like huge. Really appreciate you so much. Game changer. Annalise saying, hot topic. You can always stock up on your favorite band tees and Walking Dead merch. Hot Topic is so much fun. I know that a lot of their stuff is designed. Okay, come out of that, you guys. Just walk your hands up to straight and then switch legs. And then let's come into our lunge on our other side. So I know a lot of their stuff is designed for like teenagers, but I still kind of secretly love it. There's still so much good stuff in there. I'm such a sucker for all the cute things they have, all the Funko Pops. Like if I had a house, I feel like I could have a wall of just Funko Pops. Oh, this stretch feels so good on this side. So I'm activating my butt in the back here, and I'm kind of squeezing it in and forwards. I really should make eye contact with you as I am squeezing my butt. But it's happening, you guys. I am just giving you that glutey treatment right now. So this side is always tight for me. You guys might have found that you have a tight side as well. If you notice that one of your sides is tighter than the other, then when you're stretching at home, hold that side for longer. Twice as long as the other side. Eventually it will equal out and you'll become barely balanced. Tiffany's saying pop cult is fun. Yes, their stuff is so good. Oh, this feels great, you guys, but let's keep it moving. So let's come out of that, straighten our front leg, bring the toes in, pull them towards you. So a question for you guys who've been, a lot of you guys who've been workout buds for a couple of weeks now, I was thinking about getting some special pins made, some enamel pins. If I did that, is there anybody on here that would be interested in them? How many should I get made, basically? And if I do this, and I want to do something special with our artist, would you rather it say Workout Buds, or would you rather it say D&D Workout Crew? What do you think? I'm still kind of debating if this is something I'd like to do, but I think it'd be fun to have something, that we could rock when Ren Fair's back open and catch up with other people who've been doing these in person. It'd be so fun to get to make in-person friends with people we've met digitally on here, which I think would be really fun. Okay guys, let's come out of that stretch. We're gonna do one last stretch as we chat about this. Oh, and I love seeing your comments rolling in. Okay, so I see Workout Buds, D&D Workout Crew. Yes, awesome. Okay, give me some really good ideas of stuff to play with. So for this one, I like to sit with my legs crossed. I'm raised down low. So my legs are crossed, and then I take one leg up, and then I bring it over that other leg, and then I hug my knee in. We've done this stretch a lot over the last few weeks. It's one of my favorite glute stretches. Another one that works really well is a figure 4 stretch. Maria's saying yes to the pins, D&D Workout Crew. Awesome, you guys. This is great. I'll after the video, I'll also go back through the comments too and kind of see what you guys were voting on and what you liked, what style, See if we can make that happen. Oh, this feels so good. I don't know what's going on, but I'm so tight through here today. I think I've been doing too much computer time today. This is our day off, the one day we're not training with Ari, which I scheduled to be the day that I do these. That way I'm not doing a double workout today. But we've been doing 4 to 5 hours with Ari. And then we're also trying to make our own workout equipment right now while we can't buy stuff or go to the gym. So let's come out of that. We're gonna do the other side, but first let me show you what Margaret built today. Check this out. She made homemade kettlebells. She took bags of dirt and duct tape and made those. Isn't she creative? My wife just constantly blows my mind. So other side, you guys, legs crossed, bring it in, hug it in, and bring that in tight. Hug that knee in towards our bodies. Patrick's saying, I hope that you might bring the Saturday show back. So Patrick, we are talking about possibly doing another Saturday show, but if we do it, it being more like a classic show, so rather than being a trivia night, it being more about us doing ridiculous stunts. So we've been training a bunch of weird new things for that. So when we bring the Saturday night show back, we have a lot of weird things to showcase for you guys. So we'll see when that happens, but definitely in July, we're bringing it back for a special. It might only be one night, but it's going to be all new, weird stuff. It's going to be really fun. We've been just it's been so weird, but it's been a blast trying some strange things for it. Elizabeth saying the flying corgi would be fun. Oh my gosh, yes. He is my favorite character. I love me some Rintin Ricky. I want my own Pegasus corgi. Okay, guys, let's come out of that. Our workout is complete. Our cool down stretch is complete. It's been another amazing workout with you guys. So let's take a quick second just to say thank you to the universe that we have the sort of bodies that can do these workouts. We might not do them perfectly, but we're learning. Just like our D&D characters, we're gaining levels. We're increasing our skills. We're becoming bigger, better heroes. Last time I want to say thank you to all of you guys for hanging out with me, making this show happen. Giant thank you to the tippers who make it so this show can continue to happen. And I'll be looking at those for what names we're going to use, because for this Walmart episode, there's going to be some crazy characters. So if you want to get a character named after you, definitely make sure you stop in, throw a little something in that PayPal or our Venmo to make those dreams come true. And if possible, the show will be back next week, next Monday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, guys, you got an entire week ahead of you. This is just Monday. An entire week to keep making these healthy, amazing choices. So go out there and be heroes. Love you guys. Have a phenomenal week, and I hope to see you again next Monday. Bye, everyone.